Today we're reacting to Stranger in the North by Namewee featuring Wang Leehom. This will be the first time I'm reacting to either of these artists on the channel, and we are reacting to this song because it won a Patreon poll. If you would also like to suggest content and vote on polls, the link to my Patreon is in the description. Let's see what we have here. I did a little bit of research, and Namewee is a Malaysian rapper, I think, and Wang Leehom is an American. His music also is hip-hop focused, but it infuses it with some Chinese traditional music, if I understand correctly. So I have some idea of what to expect here, but let's see.
有人说他造假欠了一堆钱，需要避避风头；有人说他练就了一身武艺，却没机会展露；有人失去了自我，手足错四处漂流；有人为了梦想，为了山才会养家糊口。他住在眼角区残破的旧式公寓，拥挤的大楼里堆满陌生人，都来自外地。他埋头写着履历，怀抱着多少憧憬，往返在930号公路，内心盼着奇迹。不听也不想，不看回头望的遗憾，扛下了梦想，要毅然决然去流浪，写下了自尊。过去的风光，就算再不堪败仗，也不能投降。再见了南方，眺望最美丽的家乡，椰子树摇晃，梦境倒映着的幻想。雾霾太猖狂，滚山都看不见前方。我飘向北方，别问我家乡，高耸古老的城墙，挡不住忧伤。我飘向北方，家人是否？沉重的行囊，装满了惆怅，于是最后期望，回不去的远方。
So I can tell that this song lyrically is about something very deep. I feel like I'm missing the context for what this song is actually about. There is some political message going on here. I'm a little bit confused because I read he was Malaysian, but it sounds like he's rapping in Chinese. To be fair, I don't speak either Malaysian or Chinese, but I just double checked his Wikipedia there and I see that he is quote unquote a controversial figure in Malaysian Chinese music. So there is some integration between Malaysian music and Chinese music that I don't fully understand right now, but I'm just going to assume that he is rapping in Chinese and Wang Leehom is also singing in Chinese. Let me know what the message is behind this song. Lyrically, I can tell it's about some sort of struggle or separation or segregation, something that means a lot to some people and affects a lot of people probably very deeply. To be quite honest, the music itself is not doing much for me. It's a very palatable, safe, generic style of sentimental rap pop song, kind of reminiscent of groups like early Black Eyed Peas, like Where Is the Love, songs like that. The chord progression in this song is also very typical, 6-4-1-5. I always complain about it on the channel and I always bring it up when it comes up because I do want to demonstrate how frequently used that chord progression is. And a chord progression, musically, it kind of dictates the emotional atmosphere of the song. And the chord progression is very steady throughout the song. It doesn't change, which is not unusual for a hip-hop track. There is some repetition to be expected in hip-hop songs, but I guess just the repetition of a very frequently used chord progression is making me feel like this is a song I've heard a million times before. Even if it is a new song to me, I find it very predictable because I've heard so many other songs like it. What I can say is that Wang Leehom's voice is very beautiful. He's got a lovely tone. This particular melody probably isn't even that challenging for him. I would wager that he's got more impressive songs than this in his discography. Granted, he is only the guest on this song, and I don't really know how much of an influence he really had on the music for this track, since it is Namewee's single, and he's only a feature. Namewee's actual rapping ability is very good. I can hear the conviction in his voice. Very commanding, very passionate. So even if I don't fully understand the lyrics as such, I get the gist of them. I get the general sentiment behind them. As far as that goes, he's delivering it. And I can totally understand and respect how the almost 200 million people who are into this song are affected by it and are affected by his delivery based on that. And I'd like to clarify that my criticisms for the song are more based on personal taste musically, regardless of what the lyrics are about. I think because he probably wanted this song to reach as many people as possible, he didn't want to get too experimental with the composition. He kept it safe, standard chord progression, standard melody for the chorus, and put all of the creativity, focus, and impact in the lyrics. And as far as that goes, it looks like it's a success. The music video fits the atmosphere too. We have our lead vocalists looking very intense and pensive, as well as some clips of what I presume to be poorer areas in China. We have someone donating some spare change here. I guess this song is really just about the struggle of underprivileged people in China in some way. Let me know more details about that in the comments. The line, "Farewell to the South, my most beautiful homeland." Is that a reference to some kind of mass exodus, or is it more of a personal journey that he's on, or that he's been on, or the character in his story has been on? Okay, so there's talk about the south, the north, and then the towering wall. The Great Wall of China? Maybe? Man, my historical knowledge is so poor. Educate me, please. I really liked the bridge. I felt like I got more of an idea of Wang Leehom's voice in that bridge and his power. We entered a slightly more darker atmosphere for the bridge too. And I can actually hear some heavy distorted guitars, heavy metal guitars, in the bridge. I'd love for them to be louder, because it would really give the song more of a heavy punch. But I know why they're down so low. It's to not detract too much from the song's message and its vocalists, and keep it more of a palatable sound for a wider audience who are not so much into heavy metal. The idea is to keep the song sounding fairly mainstream. And while that isn't my thing personally, in this case, they've achieved what they set out to do.
盛满了惆怅。我飘向北方，我站在天子脚下，被踩得喘不过气，走在前门大街跟人潮，总会奔驰。或许我根本不属于这里，早就该离去，谁能给我致命的一击？请用力，到这里是梦想的中心，但梦想的遥不可及。这里是圆梦的圣地，但却总是扑朔迷离。多少人敌不过残酷的现实，从此销声匿迹。多少人陷入了昏迷，剩下一具空壳尸体。Rest in peace， 回不去的远方，要向北方。别再问我家乡。
Okay, so for the final chorus, we had a key change. Again, a typical idea for a pop song, but I have to say the final chorus is the part that I most enjoyed in this song because I love how we had the counterpoint of Wang Leehom's melodic vocals while simultaneously Namewee was rapping over it. And it made for quite a forceful, powerful moment. So I do appreciate how we have a development for the final chorus. The final chorus is not the same as the first two. It's up another key and both vocalists are doing their thing. And it sounds very climactic, very powerful, and I'm sure the message hits home hard. And I actually really like this screenshot that I've stopped on here. You can see the two guys and also the overlay of the Chinese people. Really cool stuff. Let me know what you think of this song and what you thought of my analysis. If you don't know me, my name is Ohakade. I'm the composer for the symphonic metal project Valkada. You can check out our music down below. There's also a link to my full reaction database spreadsheet if you're curious about all of the other music I've covered on the channel. And again, if you'd like to submit requests and get exclusive content, join me on Patreon. Other than that, please like, subscribe, comment, hit the notification bell, and I will talk to you guys again soon. Thanks so much and take care.